There's no set agenda or course of action. You have the freedom to do what's needed, to use education to help others, and to work as part of a thriving, engaged community of scholars at MSU.
So it's a wonderful two-way street.
Crawford County Extension Director Linda Kronk.
But if you love to be an educator, it's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to do the kind of informal community education, to develop partnerships within the community, and oftentimes be a catalyst as a member of a community team that are going to address a community issue. And you also have behind you all of the resources of the university to bring to bear on that issue. And it goes both ways. If you're connected well with the university and you've got colleagues there who are working on projects, who need a site to work on a project, you can, with permission of your community, bring them in to do some of their work to find out what they need to know. So it's a wonderful two-way street.
Sometimes extension professionals are asked to lead community initiatives. Sometimes they offer input and advice from the sidelines. But they never work in a vacuum without a focus on local needs and challenges. Clinton County Extension Director and Community and Economic Development Educator Dave Ivan understands that an extension educator's role is not to prescribe remedies, but to provide support, resources, and energy to make positive change.
It's important that they listen to the community. We're here to help a community work through an issue. As an educator, it's important that we have our ears to the ground and listen to what the community says is important versus injecting ourselves in the process. My second piece of advice is to use the network that we enjoy in Extension. Use that network of resources to bring to bear to any particular problem or issue that the community is trying to resolve. I think that allows an added level of resourcefulness to move issues forward. Third is objectivity. It's important that as we work with communities in developing programs or implementing programs, that we continually maintain a level of objectivity in all of our efforts.
Whether you establish yourself in one position or take advantage of limitless possibilities for work in new arenas with new challenges, you can carve an exciting and invigorating career path. Maybe you'll look at possibilities for management roles that'll allow you to build an entirely new skill set.
I think you could summarize a really important attribute of a successful CED in just the acronym or the letters ABCD. It's always be connecting dots. It's looking for those opportunities and making connections that are relevant to the needs in the community.
As a regional administrator, my rewards are very different now than they were in the county position.
Pat Cudney is the regional director for Extension's North Region.
In a county-based position, you're seeing the impacts of your efforts almost on a daily basis. In the regional administrator role, you see the impacts of your work through other people's success.
When I think about staff in terms of CED, I think the greatest thing CEDs can do, especially when they have a fairly large staff, is to be able to work with those educators that are responsible for managing programs and helping those people get the resources they need. If I can develop strong relationships with those educators that work with the program associates and the other staff that run the programs, that helps us to have an effective program.
Sometimes life and change are messy, and it's easier to have things in boxes and in straight rows, but that's not Extension. It's an organic institution.
Kent County Extension Director Betty Blaze.
But you have that opportunity to talk with people in the community, see what needs they have that will really make a critical difference in their lives, and then do something about that. And that's pretty rewarding.
You have to be certainly self-motivated.
Sea Grant Extension Educator Brendan Schroeder.
And you have to be willing to go out and meet those people and to identify those needs and opportunities. It's real effective to work with a commercial fishing industry if you're able to go visit their businesses and operations where they live and where they work.
I always say that in Extension you work by the job, not by the hour.
MSU Extension Nutrient Management Specialist Natalie Rector.
I don't punch a time clock. I have jobs to do, projects that I'm interested in. Sometimes I work overtime, and when you're working maybe a night or a weekend, you turn around a few weeks later, the job is slacked up a little bit, and if you want to schedule time off to go to the Christmas play at school or to cut out for a JV basketball game or something like that, Extension allows that flexibility. The goal is to get the project and the job done, and it has been perfect for me.
If you love the idea of helping others access education while you learn and grow as a person, and if forging your own path within an educational system that's outside the classroom but in step with society's needs sounds like it's for you, you'll want to think about a career with MSU Extension.
What I love about my job and love about Extension is the ability to work with people.
Pat Cudney is the Regional Director for Extension's North Region.
As an organization, we are uniquely positioned to assist communities, to assist industries, to assist the clientele groups that we work with issues that are important to them. To me, that's an extremely rewarding career.
I actually was the leader of a 4-H Challenge Club, and I thought, oh, I love this. I want to do more of this. For me, I've always been an organizer, planning things, working in a community with groups. That's just always come real natural to me, and something that, and relationship building. That's something I'm very comfortable with. So it just has been a really good fit for me.
Be able to pass on your passion, regardless to the age of your audience, regardless to their cultural backgrounds, their racial backgrounds, their gender makeup. Be able to convey that on all levels and be meaningful when you do it.
You're a bunch of geniuses!
If you want to share your passion, contact the Michigan State University Extension Director's Office at 517-355-2308.